So we have a huge problem. A lot of people don't understand that their side hustle could be keeping them poor. Now, if you currently have a side hustle, I want you to watch this entire video. I'm not gonna make it long, okay? It's gonna be fairly short because I wanna answer one question and I wanna talk about a problem a lot of people are having. Now, in order to fully understand this video, where I'm coming from and how you can proceed, we need to understand what is a side hustle? What is the definition of a side hustle? So the real definition of a side hustle is any income earned outside of your main income source. So to kind of put this into perspective for you, I have a student, he is a doctor, okay? Now, he is making very good money as a doctor, but he also has a side income where he does stuff on YouTube and he does stuff on Instagram. So he has two side hustles that are on the side of his main income source, which is being a doctor. And the reason why I want to shoot this video is because after doing a coaching call with him the other day, I realized he is wasting his time working inside and doing stuff on Instagram and YouTube when he's already making, very good money as a doctor. And so because of that, I asked him, why are you spending so much time in these side hustles? And his response was, I want to make more money. Now, making more money is fine, and it's obviously the reason everyone's here. However, the problem is he was already making much more than he could, on Instagram and YouTube in his main income source, in his main income stream. He was a doctor. He's making very good money. He's already been to college. He got his doctorate and done all that stuff. He's a doctor. So why would he spend all this time and effort creating a side hustle, another business, when his goal was, I just want to make more money? So this simple idea of you need a side hustle to be so successful, and he's heard this from many people, that you need a side hustle, you need something else, you need to do this and that. And I told him, stop listing those people. What do those people actually do? Do they have a side hustle? And he actually referred to his brother-in-law, who does kind of the same thing, where he does stuff. He's a reseller, so he sells stuff on Amazon, but he also has a YouTube channel. And his brother is a landscaper. A landscaper, I would not assume, makes the same amount of money as a doctor. So for his brother-in-law to tell him, you need a side hustle because that's where you're gonna make the most money, it's not entirely true in his situation. Now, I know you're not a doctor. That's completely fine. Let's put it into a little bit of an easier example, put it into perspective for you guys. Let's say you are a freelance writer, okay? You make $30 an hour. Cool, you're making decent money. Now, you make $30 an hour, so you're making good money. However, is that enough? Is that enough to keep you away from moving over to your side hustle? Let's figure that out. So you make $30 an hour as a freelance writer. Let's say you're gonna go over and you're gonna create thumbnails for YouTubers, or you're gonna create Instagram posts for people on Instagram. Now, those are two good side hustles. However, do they pay the bills like it would if you are a freelance writer working full-time making $30 an hour? Let's think about this. Let's say it takes you 20 minutes to make one thumbnail for YouTube, and you get paid, let's say $8. Well, 20 minutes, that means you can make 3 thumbnails in 1 hour at $8 a piece. That means you will make $24. Now, does it make sense as a freelance writer who makes $30 an hour to go and take time away from your main hustle, your main income source, which is writing, and instead you're gonna go and do something that's gonna pay you $6 less for every hour that you work? Makes no sense. So this is the reason why I want to explain this to you guys and want you guys to think about this. Is your side hustle keeping you poor? I guarantee many of you out there are gonna say yes. With that said, I'll be 100% honest with you. I have a bunch of different online businesses. Now, do those online businesses, do those side hustles keep me poor? They actually make me less money than if I'd spend all my time and energy and devote all that, my resources into my main income stream. Yes. So my side hustles are keeping me poorer than if I would spend all my time, effort, and resources on my main business. And so because of that, people are like, whoa, why do you do it? Why are you telling me don't create another side hustle because you're gonna make less doing that when you're doing the exact same thing? Does that make you a hypocrite? And here's my answer, okay? Now, I wanna be very clear with you guys. My goal with YouTube, my goal with coaching, consulting, online courses is not to make the most money. My goal here online is very simple. I've been very clear with this ever since the beginning. My goal is to help educate, teach, and create entrepreneurs such as yourself and teach 1 million people. I want 1 million people to come to my channel, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, emails. I want 1 million people to come through me, learn, and become financially independent and become an entrepreneur so that they can live the life that they really want to live and they deserve. So that's my reasoning, not I want to make more money. So you have to look at it that way. Is your side hustle keeping you poor financially? It may be. However, are you feeling rich, mentally, rich emotionally? You're rich physically, your health is in tip-top shape, you're in impeccable condition. That's awesome. That's a good idea, that's a good thing. So just because your side hustle isn't making you more money, is it creating a better life, creating a better atmosphere for you and your family? If it is, maybe your side hustle is exactly what you need. But in most cases, your side hustle is keeping you poor. So I said I did not want to make this a long drawn out video. The video is very clear. I want to be very concise, right to the point, okay? If your side hustle is making you poor, or you're not making as much money on your side hustle as you are in your main income source, you need to take a step back and think, is this really worth it? Should I continue to do it? In some cases, your answer may be yes. In some cases, your answer may be no. Here's how you figure it out. For the next week to 10 days, okay, 7 to 10 days, what I want you to do is this. Take a piece of notebook paper and write down, okay, my main income source, I'm a freelance writer and I work, this day, I work this many hours, you write it down. Okay, the next day, I work this many hours, you write it all down. Now, you do this for the next 7 to 10 days, but also at the same time, you need to keep track of how many hours you're working inside of your side hustle. So let's say you're a freelance writer and you're also going to become a reseller and hopefully you're going to make $15 an hour. Cool. If you could spend those hours not reselling, and instead of that, you had the work, you had the clients, you had all the stuff lined up where you could tackle the next business, the next task, the next job. If you already have it lined up, that's what you need to be working on. But figure this out, okay? And so spend the next 7 to 10 days and just write it down. Okay, I spent 7 hours as a freelance writer, Monday. Cool. And I spent 3 hours doing reselling, but I had no work, okay? No big deal. The next day, on Tuesday, I spent, 2 hours getting new jobs. All right, cool. And I spent, 5 hours writing. All right, cool. I spent 5 hours, make $30 an hour. All right, made $150 that day. All right, and then later on in the evening, I spent 2 hours shipping products, and I made about $18.85. All right, write that down. And then at the end of the week, or the next 10 days, you figure out, okay, how much did I make as a freelance writer? Well, it's pretty easy. If I charge $30 an hour, I make $30 an hour. But how many hours did I work in my side hustle? How much money did I make? Yeah, write it all down, figure it out, divide it, cool. Get out the calculator, and realize I didn't make a whole lot of money as in my side hustle. So that right there just tells you your side hustle is keeping you poor. So that's all I got for you guys today. I just want to really address this issue because I know a lot of people are having it, and I want to make sure you are not one of those people. But if you have any questions on your side hustle, how to make money online, you just need some help in your online business, come over here. You can ask your questions in the comment section below. I'm here to help you out any way that I can, but make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video and you learned something. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. But that's the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So make sure you come back and watch the next video.